Hey guys, it's me, Clara. I'm a college student and I'm about to go back to school, but not quite yet. It's still summer for at least a little bit longer, so I have a lot of time to read. And this week I decided that I didn't really know what I wanted to read, and I had this amazing idea of making one of the little wheels. And I put all my August TBR books on a wheel, and I am going to spin it in to pick what books I read this week. Let me go through my August TBR that I can read now, because there's a few books that come out later in the month or our library holds that I know I'm going to get during the month of August. I just don't have them yet, and so I only put the ones that I can currently read. So, we have A Dance of Dragons, the next Game of Thrones books, Heartless Hunter, we have Made for Each Other by Lynn Painter, we have Holding On to Chaos by Lucy Score, Sunny Disposition, Cash, Time of Your Life, and that's it for now. So, I put all those on the wheel, and last night I spun it, which I'll insert here. So, this is the night before that I'm starting this vlog, I assume, probably. But I wanted to pick a book to read tonight, but I didn't want to start the vlog now. So, I'm going to spin the wheel and see what I get up from my August TBR, because I don't know what I want to read, and, okay, so I don't really want to start with The Dance with Dragons, but if it picks it, I guess I will, but, I'm scared. That's the only one that I'm maybe don't, because that'll take me forever to read. But there's always got to be danger in one of these, so let's see. Okay. Spinning it. I'm scared. It is Holding On to Chaos, and I'll take that as a win. That's fine. That's good with me. That's not too long, it'll be quick and good for this vlog. So, and I'm not A Dance with Dragons. So, I'll catch up with you guys later when I have updates on this book. So, see you tomorrow. Or back to present me. I don't really know at this point. Back to present timeline, and I have read 37% of Holding On to Chaos, and I'm really liking it so far. It's really cute. I was kind of giggling and kicking my feet last night, I have to say, and this morning when I was reading it, but it's pretty cute, and it's pretty silly goofy. These books in this series have all been silly goofy, but I feel like I've had some problems with them that I'm not having with this one, which always good. So far I think this is probably my favorite one in the series. But that makes sense, because these are some of Lucy Score's older books. So as we get newer, we get to more of her normal writing style where it's better. And I feel like I had a bit of blush blindness today, but besides the point, let me give you the synopsis of the book. So we're following, I can't remember anyone's names ever. We have Donovan and Eva. So Eva is a romance writer, but she hasn't told anyone that she is a romance writer, but she's doing pretty well. She's pretty successful in what she does. And then we have Donovan, who is the town sheriff, and they both like each other, but they don't know for sure that the other person likes them. And you've been seeing hints of that throughout the last book. Part of the plot is that astrologically there's some planets crossing, and it's causing the town to go crazy, because it's a little small town and they have superstitions, but the sheriff is like, yeah, okay, I believe it. I've seen weirder things in this town, so why not? So everybody's going crazy, so he's doing a lot. So they can't really start their relationship and go on dates and stuff because he's busy taking care of all of that. And she's partly using him as inspiration for her next romance novel, which she hasn't told him. So we have had some problems that will likely arise, but we'll see how it goes. But currently, I'm really enjoying it. I think I'll be finishing this really quickly. And yeah, I have a hair appointment today to get it chopped, so I'll do that. But then I'll come back and read, because I've gotten all I need to get done today done, which it's 2:30, so I have lived a bit a day, but I also read a little bit this morning. So I'll catch up with you guys later once I've read more. can see, my hair is done. It looks great. I always love how she does it, so perfect. Cat here too. But I wanted to update you on the reading progress that I made. I'm 80% of the way through Holding On to Chaos. Is that the name of the book? Pretty sure it is. And I feel like it started off strong in that, like, first, like, quarter of the book. It kind of fell apart on me a little bit. It was very insta-heavy. Like, he immediately was saying, I love you. And I was like, oh, we haven't been doing this very long. Like, you've liked her for a while, but you haven't hung out with her that much. I don't know. It just, that felt off to me. Same with her. She said, I love you pretty quickly, too. Both of them did. Like, it's been a month, but they've been hanging out a decent amount, but, like, they haven't had too much time because of all the chaos. And then I've hit, like I said, I hit the 80% mark and pretty much the 75% mark. They're together. Like, there's some external conflict going on, but, like, I feel like the book should be done. We've wrapped up that romance. I feel like the pacing's a little weird on this one, and the book's a little long. I feel like you could cut some things. Because now I'm a bit bored. I hate to say it. That's where we're at with that. I will finish it soon. I want to do that because I want to spin the wheel tonight. Because I think I can definitely finish this tonight and then start another book. But yeah, I'll update you when I finish this book and do another wheel spin. Okay, we're back, and the lighting has gotten progressively worse. But I finished Holding On to Chaos, and it was cute. I'd say 3 stars. It just I feel like it had such promise. It was going so well. And then the end too, it was just that ending was drawn out so long, so unnecessarily. We could have cut that far shorter, and I would have been much happier, but that's okay. I'd still say solid 3 stars. I like most of Lucy Score's books, so, and that's really no different for this one, because there's some books that I just don't love, but I feel like they're fun. Her newer ones are definitely way better, but that's to be expected. This means it's time for the next wheel spin. Alright, time to go. I think I just got the book I wanted. Yes. I really wanted to read Heartless Hunter. Like, really wanted to read it. Like, very badly. That's the book I wanted to read. I very much did not want to pick Dance of Dragons again. I was scared of that. I was kind of scared of stating it, because I felt if I stated it, it would happen, and that would be really unfortunate. Because I'm just really not. That's just a large commitment that I don't want to do at this time. I will do it this month. I will. I'm determined to, and I'll make it happen. But I didn't want to do it now. But Heartless Hunter. I'm just excited. I've been craving to read a fantasy book. I just didn't want to read Dance of Dragons, so perfect. I'll start that, and then I'll update you guys when I have thoughts. It's the next day, and I have read a quarter of Heartless Hunter, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I think we've gotten to the point where the plot has picked up a tad bit, but this is a book where we're following a witch and a witch hunter, and the witch is going undercover kind of in society to try to figure out how to save other witches because they're being hunted in the society, aka the witch hunter, Gideon, our male main character, and he is trying to figure out who the Crimson Moth is and who happens to be the Crimson Moth, but our other main character, Rune. And so both of them are kind of like, walking around into the like, do you know what my plan is or who I am type of vibe. But they're kind of working against each other, but obviously it's the fantasy romancy book, so I wonder what happens. Yeah, but Gideon was slightly insufferable there at the beginning, because he just automatically assumed Ruin was very ditzy and like, and he said there was nothing under the surface, and I was like, that's really uncalled for. Anyway, a lot over there. Hopefully, like I said, a lot of people really like this book, but I feel like for me it's just gonna be the average one, but we'll see. So far, enjoying it. I'll update you guys later when I have more substantial thoughts, but yeah, probably the halfway mark. I'll get back to you. Okay guys, it is the next day, which is Wednesday, and I just finished Heartless Hunter. It is like 7 o'clock, so I did a lot of work this morning and then went to the bookstore and I bought a bunch of books, and we don't need to talk about it, so didn't have too much time for reading, but I did finish Heartless Hunter, which I really enjoyed. I gave it 4 stars. I did guess the plot twist like 60% of the way through or so, maybe a little more, I don't really know, but I was like, oh, I know. I see the lines. I understand. I see where this is going. Yeah. That's right. Anyway, but I enjoyed it. I feel like Gideon's making his judgments not great always, you know? That's okay, but it's fine. I'm like, I felt like this book was pretty predictable to me, but also I've read so many YA fantasy novels that, not shocking, honestly. I just know a lot because somewhat similar. Well, they're all somewhat similar anyway. But that means it's time to choose the next book, and I am hoping for one of the romance novels. Anyway, let's spin the wheel. And I just hope and pray for not, you know, Game of Thrones. And I feel like saying that's gonna give me terrible luck, but we'll see. Oh, thank God. That was so close, and that was terrifying. Sure, perfect. Library book. Need to get this read anyway. Perfect. Made for Each Other by Lynn Painter. Love. Anyway, so that's my next read. I probably also will add some books before my next bin, because the next Carissa Broadbent book came out yesterday. Meant to put it on before I spend this, but that's fine. And then it could be other things to add. I'm not sure, but I'll update you guys when I have thoughts on Made for Each Other. Hey guys, it is Thursday, and I am now 70% of the way through Made for Each Other, and I'm really enjoying it. I read a lot of it last night, and then I got to 70% this morning, so did read a bunch of it, which, good sign. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like Lynn Painter's books are really hits or misses for me, and this one's, I think, gonna be a hit. I'm enjoying. So basically the premise is that Abby is a maid, and she works some other jobs and is in grad school, but she's a maid and she's cleaning this guy's house, but her apartment is infested, and so she can't stay there, but she can't afford a hotel, so she decides to stay at her boss's that she's cleaning for's apartment while he's out of town. But then his parents see her and think that she is his made-up girlfriend that he's been telling them about, and he goes, there shouldn't be anyone in my house because they don't actually have a girlfriend. He finds her, then he proposes this idea of fake be my girlfriend and I won't get you fired type of vibe. So they're doing that, so it's fake dating and it's cute. I'm enjoying it. We finally on the point where they're no longer kind of fake dating, but you can see that she has some trauma and he just doesn't fully understand people who aren't rich because he's been rich all his life. So, yeah. But I'm enjoying it. It's good. Don't really know what else to say about it, but I'll update you guys when I finish it and spin the wheel again, I guess. That's probably what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm back, and I finished Made for Each Other, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. Like, obviously, communication could have been better throughout, but that was, like, my biggest gripe with it. Like, I had a good time. Thought it was a solid romance. I'll go for it. I feel like, yeah, I don't even know what to say. I feel like half the time with romances, I don't have, like, that many thoughts. Like, some of them I have more thoughts than others, but, like, ones like that, they're nice, fun, light, fluffy. Had a good time, and that's what I'm going there for. So, works out. Anyway, it is time to spin the wheel again. However, I did end up adding The Fallen and The Kiss of Death, because that came out while this vlog was going. And then I also added Empire Storms because I am in the midst of a reread of Throne of Glass. It's been like this whole summer that I've been doing it. Mainly I did it all in one chunk of time and then left it, but I kind of want to do it before I go back to school because I don't want to take them with me. And I kind of would like to finish the reread. Like, I don't have to, but like, if it happens, that would be nice. So I have like a week or so to read that. So both, well, I'm not gonna read Tower of Dawn, but I want to read Empire Storms and Kingdom of Ash. So if I could get that would be actually great. If not, I'll read it next week. It's no problem. But we will see. Okay. Time to spin I Live in Fear. Okay. Oh. Love it when that works out for me. So, the book that I am reading is Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. Silly fun reread of that whole series, you know. I bet everybody kind of knows what that one's about at this point. So, that's a pro. So I guess I'll be reading that. Yay. Oh, the vibes will be so good. I'm excited for this. I'm just so connected to these characters that, yeah. Anyway. Okay. I'll update you guys. Well, my thoughts will be that I'm just happy to be rereading it. So I figured this one I'm not gonna have as much thoughts on, but because I reread it so many times. I don't need to be rereading it, but I want to, so I will. Okay, I wanted to update. It is Friday, and I am like halfway through Empire Storms. I read like a little bit last night before going to bed, not a ton, and then I've read most of this morning, so. Admit I was not very productive on the other things I should have been doing, but I love a good reread. My cat is biting me right now because he wants attention and I'm not getting into him. So, anyway, I feel like the rereads of this are always fun. Like, this one will get sad, but that's not right now. Right now, it's fine. And I do like this one. I think my favorite is Queen of Shadows at this point. I think it used to be this, but this one's really, that one really grew on me. I think plot-wise, that one's more fun. I forget that she's like 19 at this point, if that, like, baby. I'm like, me thinking about doing that right now? Wild. Yeah, they're all so young. I couldn't, well, besides the Fae guys that are like hundreds of years old, but like, beyond them, the other people are so young. And I'm like, you feel adult, but you're not. You're not. You've had to grow up quite quickly, I fear. Can't say much on the lovely reread. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys probably when I finish it, most likely tomorrow. I'm ending this vlog tomorrow, whether or not I finish it, but yeah, okay, I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, it is Saturday, so that means this is the end of the vlog. What I wanted to do is wrap up this vlog and tell you how far I got into Empire Storms. And that is, I finished it earlier today. So I did complete all the books in this video so far. Not that I had like a TBR going into it, but I did spin the wheel and read all the books that it gave me, which I'm proud of myself for. Although, I did avoid the one that I was a little frightened to read, which was A Dance of Dragons, but that's fine with me. Not frightened, just, it's long. You would have taken a long bit of this video. Yeah, I wouldn't have finished it in this video. That would have been really unfortunate if I got that one first, because that would have been the only book for this video. But I did really enjoy Empire Storms on the reread of my 10th, 100th time of rereading this book, and by that, probably like 8th, I don't really know. We're approaching the 10 mark, I fear. I reread that book a lot. But obviously I enjoyed it if I reread it a lot, so had a good time. It was fun. Not the end, but we all know that the end of that one's not very fun. But since I know what happens, less awful. It's always interesting to see what I pick out each time, because it's always slightly different. I might notice a detail that I didn't notice before. But anyway, sometime I will reread Kingdom of Ash, probably next week. Not sure when I'm gonna read next, but that's not your business, because this vlog is over. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and go look back at my other videos, because they're all relatively similar to this, and look for more videos from me in the future. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.